Greetings of the day. I, Kiran Nagre, Assistant Professor, Department of Advanced Management Studies, GS College of Commerce, Varda. Hereby we are going to discuss the week 1 part 2 of integrated marketing communication, which is the subject of marketing specialization, paper number 3. So friends, yesterday we talked about the marketing communication part, the marketing communication, the meaning, the concept of marketing communication, what are the various functional areas of marketing communication and the objectives of marketing communication. Today, in today's lecture, we are going to talk about the integrated marketing communication and the conceptual framework of integrated marketing communication in detail. So friends, let's just get started with the integrated marketing communication concept. The marketing communication we have seen already that there are various channels of marketing communication, likewise advertising, public relation, personal selling, then events and sponsorships, direct marketing, etc. Now what is integrated? Integrated means to integrate all those marketing communication to build a very good strategy of marketing, right? So why it is necessary to integrate all marketing communication? Because the use of only one marketing communication will not be enough for business growth or will not be enough to promote your products in effective manner, and that is why we have to integrate all those marketing communication channels to build an effective strategy of marketing. As the meaning of integrated marketing communication says that when all the marketing practices, resources and tools are used for an organization in an integrated manner to affect the minds of the customer at maximum level along with maximizing the organizational profit at minimal cost, it is called as integrated marketing communication. See, the integrated marketing communication is the integration of all these tools with other marketing mix elements in order to get the competitive advantage. Now, what is competitive advantage? Competitive advantage is the advantage you have over your competitors. Okay. For example, suppose you are using an Apple product, you have a competitive advantage that no virus can affect your products or Apple products, right? So that will be the competitive advantage of your Apple products. Students, we talk about the various marketing mix in semester 2 in marketing management subject, right? So we have seen the 4 P's of marketing mix, that is product, price, place, promotion. So in promotion there is various tools which we can use, that is advertising, personal selling, sales promotion, sponsorship marketing, database marketing, etc. So this is nothing but the integration of various marketing communication or various promotional activities, and that is nothing but the integrated marketing communication. See, when we talk about the conventional marketing, what they do in conventional marketing is they hire the different professional agency which are appointed for your promotional activities. But what happened with this thing, the effect of marketing communication is not evenly distributed, as in the results of those marketing communication is very contradictory, and sometimes the customer got confused with the communication channels, right? So that is why in that case all the money and time efforts will be wasted, right? So that is why the importance of integrated marketing communication increases, and because the IMC maximize the impact of marketing on the customer as well as the end users with the minimum expenditure. When we talk about the definition of integrated marketing communication, so according to the American Marketing Association, integrated marketing communication is a planning process designed to assure that all brand connects received by a customer or prospect for a product, service or organization are relevant to that person and consistent over time. What the definition says, the definitions talk about that IMC represent customer as a starting point, because an initial key feature of IMC is that the process of IMC should start with the customer or the prospect for a product, service or organization. Because in brand communication, to determine most appropriate message or media, we have to get in contact with the customers. IMC approach avoids the inside out approach, that is from company to customer. So what IMC does, they follow the outside approach which talks about from customer to company, and that is what benefited the integrated marketing communication. The second thing which a definition gives is coordination of the firm, because coordination of the firm is very important in an organization, because the brand managers and their agency should be flexible to use various marketing communication tools. The second element naturally extends from the first, and it's emphasized on the starting with the customer. But to fully appreciate the second key feature of IMC, the second key feature, that is coordination of the firm, will be the useful to draw an analogy between the tools available to marketing communicators and those which are used by people in the industry, right? The third point which we can derive from this definition is the IMC talking multiple messages but in a single voice, because the IMC is the demand that a brand's assorted communication elements. As I repeatedly saying that advertising, personal selling, PR, all those stuff can be done, but that should be done in a single voice only. The fourth point which we can derive from this definition is that the focus of integrated marketing communication is to build long-term relationship, because as of now the long-term relationship will result into the business growth, and as well as to increase the profit. The long-term relationship we are going to help. The IMC integrated marketing communication will always talk about the brand loyalty, and that brand loyalty can be gained from the building long-term relationship with the customers also. The fifth objective can be derived from this definition will be that the IMC, that is integrated marketing communication, goals to affect the behavior of the target audiences or the target market, because wholesome objective of marketing communication is to perceive them to purchase your product, right? So this prospect element of friends, as you can see, there are IMC partners and industry organization. These are the learning objectives for you for the lecture number 3 for week number 1. Now next concept which is very important in integrated marketing communication is that IMC moves from the channels to the contact points. So what are the contact points? So contact points are the various ways that a customer or consumer comes in a contact with a brand. So contact point management is the way of marketing communication planners to develop a system of message delivery, both for the company and also for the stakeholders. So these contact points can be called as brand touch points also, which we are going to talk about more in next upcoming lectures. Next concept will be the message synergy. So why we are talking about the message synergy here? Because when we talk about the all stakeholders and contact point, so we deliver all kinds of messages to them from all possible medias, right? So you have a bundle of messages, and then you have to manage all those messages, their meaning and points, where confusion should not be arises in the customer's mind. Right. So synergy happens when all the messages work together to create a brand perception, and we need to focus on the message synergy in integrated marketing communication. Now, the next concept is a brand is an integrated perception. It is not a single perception form. It is an integrated perception because the integrated perception, why they said it, because brand is a stew of information and images that comes together and that makes an impression in customer minds, and that is why we are saying that brand is an integrated perception. Now the next concept would be, we have a unified brand vision should be the wholesome objective of integrated marketing communication. As we said, as we talk about the integrated marketing communication, we will get to know that there is an art and a science in IMC management. So a successful brand is the product of both science, a complex system of plan and manage activities, and art, because a vision of the essence of the brand in which all the pieces and the parts fit together perfectly in brand perception. And that is what we are doing in IMC, that is integrated marketing communication. Now the next concept will be the internal integration. So brand management involves creating and monitoring a complex set of philosophies and activities, right? So you have to integrate them not only externally but also internally, because our brand strategy should be a shared vision drives of entire organization, and that is why the internal integration is very important. The next concept will be the brand integrity, because it is very important to integrate your brand in your marketing strategy, because that is what you are doing in marketing, right? So friends, in today's lecture we have seen the concept of integrated marketing communication and the various key concepts in IMC and what are the definition of the IMC. For next lecture, as I already told in video, that we are going to learn about the various integrating marketing communication partners and the industry organization. Please be prepared with it, and thank you so much. By understanding the concept of integrated marketing communication, we can conclude that the receiving and responding to the message is as much as important as sending them. Thank you so much.